All right. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Folks, today I got a stream for you a little early, and then I got to head to the office. I got some work to do today, and Bitcoin has some work to do today. In fact, a critical test of some key levels that I want to explore with you guys on this stream. Look at some of the breaking news in the industry happening right now. So let's get into it. Let's get right to it. This is huge, guys. This is the key moment. This is the critical moment for this bull market, for October, for Bitcoin right now. And if we break up, we get to fly. If we reject, then we have some more time on the clock where we're waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay, so do you want to wait or do you want to pump to the moon? It's up to you, actually. No, it's not. It's up to all the buyers and sellers of Bitcoin out there, all the leverage, all these different things. Today, we had a massive short squeeze in the crypto markets. So let's talk a little bit about, a long squeeze in the crypto markets. Bitcoin came down and rejected off of a key level. I want to explore it in this video, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing all right. Shout out to Servando and Solid Snake, first two folks in the chat for the day. Again, sorry I got an early live stream today. Just got some work to do. I got to get to it. So let's get to it. Bitcoin coming back in at $66,300. Let's go right over to the BTC chart. Here you go. So this is what I have on the thumbnail for you guys today. And this is what you need to know. We've been in this range for a very long time. You're aware of that. Really, in these blue lines, we've been in these blue lines for 232 days, and it's getting old. Black Sea and I, my partner on this channel, we just had a conversation on the phone yesterday, just saying, like, how boring it is, right? How boring it is that Bitcoin's been doing this for the last 230 something days. It's exhausting, it's tiring, it's frustrating. But the more that builds up, the better off we'll be for that kind of coiling explosion that we're all waiting for. Honestly, because if you're buying when others are fearful, you're typically getting a good discount. If you're buying when others are greedy, you're typically FOMOing in and buying high, and then you're probably going to be that person to sell low. So let's talk a little bit about buying high and selling low. Is this a short opportunity for Bitcoin? Some would say yes. And to some people, they made out like bandits today. Just look at this. Look at this. Look at what Bitcoin did today. It got almost to that blue line. And my lines aren't perfect. So let's just say it got to the top of the range. We'll just assume that blue line is basically the top of the range. I could fix my lines to essentially make it that. In fact, let's just do it. Boom. Yes, it broke through back here, but forget about it. So it tested to the top of that range and it rejected off. So to anybody that shorted it there, congratulations. You made the most risky play. And I'll say this, in terms of leverage, this is the most risky trade you can make for Bitcoin. To the long side, to try to predict that this is going to be the breakout zone is extremely risky. These are moments where in my history of leverage trading, if I were the trader that I was even last bull cycle, I would have been like, it's breaking through, long it now. It's breaking through, it's going to break through. We're in UpTober, long it now, right? Like that would have been. And while I do still think that the long is the smart trade, I'm not dumb enough to trade long on Bitcoin at this level. This, if anything, is a short. Though the short might not be long-lived. And you just saw Bitcoin do something crazy. Look at this. These are 30-minute candles, okay? Boom. A nice, strong 3.2% move to the upside, followed by an immediate dump off the line. Came down 5%, almost 4.6%. This happens within 30-minute moves. It's crazy, guys. It's absolutely crazy. If you take a peek at this level, this is the level. You need to break through. So right now, What do we want to see? Right now, Bitcoin's coming back up. So after this little up-down move, all of a sudden it's coming back up. That could be it. Maybe the shorts got their short in and UpTober can resume and maybe we blast off. Let's see where this thing's at by the end of the stream. I do believe this could be the moment. This could be it's the make or break moment. Now, if it's make, it's through to new highs. What is break in my terms here? What do we count as a break moment? Well, unfortunately, a break moment would mean just breaking back down, rejecting off this line and coming back down, maybe even to 50, 51K. I don't think we're going to do that. I thought maybe there was a better chance of doing that here. That's not how it shaked out. Instead, we are in UpTober still. We are green here for the month of October. Yesterday, we had meme coins rallying like crazy. Today, those memes are slipping back down a little bit. Other altcoins we talked about, like Jasmine, trying to find its way up. Crocoin, stuck at 7 cents. A lot of our favorite alts. And now, Welsh has been soaring. This is great. I've got a lot of Welsh. You guys know that by now. Memes are popping off. Things are kind of hinting that we are about to take off. Things are hinting that, the total market cap for crypto is about to break through some new levels. But it is a make or break moment, and Bitcoin is, in fact, the key. 66,300 right now. We'll come back to this in a minute. Let me get through some of the stories. Let's look at some of the top gainers, top losers over the last 24 hours. Today, boom, a cat meme coin, top gainer. Chili's, a metaverse / NFT coin from the last bull market. Phantom, Aptos, Hedera, top gainers though. Not a lot of big movers to the upside today, minus this one meme. Instead, most things are actually kind of coming down today because Bitcoin popped up and then it seemingly rejected. This is what people are fearful of, this make or break moment. And since we kind of hit resistance here, people are going, oh, what's it going to do? What's it going to do? And so now some people are speculating that Bitcoin dominance is going to head higher and altcoins just kind of had a fake out to the upside. I don't know. I think altcoins are going to boom. Sui, I said, can come back down below $2. I wouldn't be surprised though. Black Sea did a video on Sui last night. I've done some videos on Sui. I'm very bullish on this coin. I think it could go to $20 in this bull market. I think there's a lot of meme coin opportunities probably in the Soy network as well. Dog with hats coming back down. Brett's coming back down today. Some of the biggest gainers yesterday are the biggest losers today. That's how crypto works sometimes. But you know what? Thinking about this, these memes actually were the front runner for the Bitcoin pump. So remember this, when these meme coins pump, sometimes it's a signal that Bitcoin's about to rip. And that's exactly what happened because Bitcoin ripped and hit basically $68,000 this morning. It got up to 67.9. Really, really great pump there. So good discounts today. The crazy thing is the fear and greed index, even with this massive pump for Bitcoin, still in neutral. We are going to go back to the extreme greed phases, which means price discovery mode, which means FOMO, which means panic buying, which means parabolic gains. We're not there yet, so we're still at a discount, in my opinion. And these coins that were pumping yesterday, that are dumping today, like Sui, Dog with Hat, Brett, if you were buying them yesterday, shame on you. If you're buying them today, congratulations, you're buying into a sell-off, which is great, I think. Now, there is an extra risk, again, because we're at this make or break moment for Bitcoin. Bitcoin slips back down, which I don't think it's going to do. I think this is the moment. I think this is where we break out, though it could take 1 or 2 days. We're going to play some games with this level, and then we're going to try to turn what is going to be resistance into support at some point, so I'm looking forward to that. And again, shout out to everybody in the chat. I hope everybody's doing well. John316, Michael in the chat, Servando. We got the Far Art channel as well in the chat. Welcome, guys. I hope you're doing all right today. Did you tap the like button for me yet? Did you? So here's the story. Bitcoin hits highest price since August as U.S. market opens. U.S. market opened strong today and then kind of slipped down. We broke above 67K. This was awesome. Also, Republican candidate actually launched some kind of crypto project partnership. That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to get too much into that today, but that did happen. Bitcoin price bounces as spot ETFs pulled in 556 million into these ETFs. So the ETFs are also having a tremendous amount of activity right now. We could see aggressive traders selling puts to buy calls. People believe this crypto market's about to explode. Right now we got 2 days of pretty big short squeezes. We had another big day of long squeezes today, though, about 150 million squeezed, because again, people think they're so sharp and they want to trade this breakout moment. They're like 100% UpTober is a thing. We're going to long through this level, which is really, it could be great. It could be a great trade. It could also be the dumbest trade because this is resistance. You reject off resistance until you break through resistance and turn resistance into support. And you kind of want to wait for that moment where you turn the resistance into support to open that long would be the strategic way to do it. And I'm not a financial advisor. That's not what I do here. We break the news to you guys in crypto. We talk about trades and talk about our strategies. You got to choose your own strategies. But again, we are waiting on, this UpTober thing to happen. The good news is we are headed in the right direction. I mean, Bitcoin, even with this little slip this morning, it's doing great. Up 3.39%. We were almost at 68K this morning. So things are looking good. I'm pretty excited. And other companies, Metaplanet shares jumped 16% when they buy 107 Bitcoin. When other companies are buying Bitcoin, those companies' stocks do well. MicroStrategy's all-time highs. Why? Because they have a buying Bitcoin strategy. Metaplanet jumped 16%. Why? Because they bought 107 Bitcoin. You can make a lot of money on Bitcoin in a variety of ways, and sometimes that's investing in pro-Bitcoin stocks, which is kind of crazy, but that's the reality of this market. I want to shift gears, and I want to go over to Mark Cuban and some of his lovely, lovely comments today. And I've got strong opinion on Mark Cuban and on the, not to get political, but let's just hone in on this comment really quick because I just think it's very interesting, and I just want to share it with you. And it's a very interesting comment.
You said that some business leaders who are supporting Trump are doing it because they think they can manipulate him. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Yeah, it's very transactional. For the right amount, you can guide policy. I think you saw that with crypto. There's different types of crypto. And let me just say, I'm a huge fan of crypto and its utility. I support Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. But there's a lot of large-scale Bitcoin owners like the Winklevoss twins, etc., who have made significant donations in an effort to manipulate his perception of crypto to their benefit. And so I think that's the perfect example of him being transactional and can be manipulated.
You said that some business leaders...
Okay, so a couple points that Mark Cuban makes in here that I want to talk about. One, on October 4th, 2019, Mark Cuban came out and he said that he'd rather have bananas than Bitcoin. Mark Cuban is a flip-flopping flippy-flopper. Mark Cuban hated Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden he didn't. What could have changed? Could it possibly be the same things that he's accusing one of the presidential candidates of right now? Could it possibly be because some people went transactional with him? It's a weird position for him to be getting political with crypto in this way. I told you guys that crypto was going to get political. That was true. You've seen all three of the presidential candidates that were relevant in this race talk about it. And now you're seeing Mark Cuban, who likes crypto, criticize one of the presidential candidates over his crypto position while still liking crypto because people in the crypto industry have donated to his campaign. Here's the problem with that. It's dumb because when you look at the oil companies and the gas companies and the pharmaceutical industry and the banking industry, and you look at the lobbyists for sugar and the food industry and the farming industry and the all the different major industries, imports, export, whatever. Mark Cuban, who likes crypto, is saying essentially that it's a bad thing that crypto industries are backing a pro-crypto candidate. And it's a bad thing that a candidate would accept money from a particular industry. Do you see billionaires like Mark Cuban complaining that politicians are accepting money from these other industries? No. No, you do not. Why? What kind of bubble is the crypto industry in that makes it so bad for this industry to donate to whatever presidential campaign they want to. It's silly, it's dumb, it's political, it's BS. Mark Cuban is a fraud. He'd rather have bananas than Bitcoin. He said it in 2019, but today he comes out and he says, I like crypto, but I don't like that the crypto industry is trying to back pro-crypto candidates. It's stupid, it's dumb, it's funny. Mark Cuban, I never liked you, I never will. Talking back and forth. It has nothing to do with the fact that they're talking about, one candidate or the other. It has to do with the stupidity of the opinion towards the crypto industry. It's a dumb opinion, and it's something that we've seen time and time again. People do not like that the crypto industry is lobbying. They don't. And they also don't like how much money they can lobby with. The crypto industry's strong. Either get with crypto or get left behind. Mark Cuban tried to urge, one of these political parties to adopt crypto, and they didn't quite listen. Now they're kind of backtracking and trying to adopt it. Crypto is part of the conversation. Mark Cuban shouldn't be, but he is. I don't like Mark Cuban. That was the point of that segment. Okay. Back to the tunage. Okay. So, give me 1 second, guys. Talking about things like that, I gotta walk on these lines. I'll tell you, it's silly. It's silly. But no, Mark Cuban cannot be trusted. That is true. How's it going, Carlito? How's it going, BSS? S&P 500 is doing well. Took new highs this month on the week. It also took new highs on the day. We're a little bit red today. So, Bitcoin is slipping. Well, Bitcoin was pumping earlier and then slipped off that key level. Why did Bitcoin reject? Because the S&P 500 opened a little bit red, but that could turn around. That could turn around. There's some economic data that I think people are waiting to see. I also wanted to talk about this is Nvidia. Here's the Nvidia chart. Here's the S&P 500, which again, daily red candle. Here's Nvidia, which is very close to breaking new highs. I think that AI crypto picks are going to do very well. So be aware of that as well. Look, you guys can trade Bitcoin. You can trade crypto in these areas. But you have to know that longing Bitcoin, expecting it to break through, this very obvious trend line is very risky right now. There's some good trades to be had here. Somebody must have shorted it off this level. A lot of people, I'm sure, did. Bitcoin's headed back up right now. We're at a make or break level. We want to see Bitcoin break through here, but it's going to be tough. Once we break through 68K, we're going to try to break through 69K, which is going to be tough. What we very well could do is we could play some of these games like that, before we break through. Got to kind of turn this resistance into support, and then this is going to be resistance as well. We need to turn that into support. It's just kind of a weird spot, but I believe that 69K is resistance as well. I think the biggest resistance is, 50 or 68K, but then, we're looking for a 70K test, and the 70K level, you can kind of see that 70K has had a couple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've had a couple moments where it's bounced off these levels, rejected off. So 70K is going to be another critical level. And then the most important level is obviously the previous all-time high. These are all things. This is a make or break moment. We want to see it bust through. Total market cap will then inevitably bust through, and we can make a ton of money. If you want to trade, guys, if you want to take a chance on some of these risky levels, you can do so. Sign up for Blowfin using our link. I pinned it in the comment section for you. Please be careful with leverage. Low leverage at a moment like this, I think, is the play. If you're using high leverage, you better be getting in and out of those trades. That's not financial advice. That's just my personal opinion. Trending today, we had Welsh trending yesterday, which I love to see. I got a lot of Welsh guys. Nero's trending a little bit today, down. Nothing's pumping right now because Bitcoin is in decision mode, big decision mode. Mystery Mary token moving up. I like the Cronos ecosystem. I'm excited for this in this bull market. I also like the Sweet ecosystem. I think there's going to be some big possible opportunities in this ecosystem, and I'm looking at potentially getting into some of these plays at some point. I don't know if it's this coin, this coin, this coin. I don't know what coin it's going to be, but I'm looking through these, trying to decide exactly what I want to do. You know, a lot of meme coins to trade here, but I'm focused on Bitcoin. I am focused on Bitcoin, but then the meme coins pop off if Bitcoin does, so that's kind of how she plays. Whatever your coin might be, let me know in the comments down below. What coins are you guys looking at? That is all I have for you in this one. I'm sorry, guys. It is a short stream, but I have some work I got to go do. So I cut out my 10-minute intro. I gave you a 20-minute stream. Until next time, guys, I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Do me a favor, smash a like, subscribe to the channel, DCA HODL. I will see you in the next one, my friends. Make or break moment for Bitcoin. If we break out, we could be going to new highs. If we reject, we could have some more time before the end of the month. Next economic data is coming out on November 1st. So we could trade sideways till then. What do you think is going to happen? Let me know in the comments, guys. I'll see you next time, y'all. Peace.